OverDose Vapes. Keep your coils tight. Keep your wicks wet.
Hello, welcome back to OverDoseVapes. This is Travis, taking a look at a little piece of hardware today, and this is a really interesting little thing. I didn't really know what to expect when I got it, but it has become something that I've really enjoyed, and I'm using it on a pretty much a daily basis. It is the Artery PAL all-in-one kit. Here it is right here. It's an all-in-one. It has a little tank built into the actual device here, in the back, after you take off the back plate. It's got a little button right here in the front, a little drip tip right on top, and yeah, it's got coils that you can take in and out of it, pre-built coils. So yeah, why don't we go close, check it out, check out the ins and outs of it, and then I will give you my opinions on it. All right. We're back. Okay, so as you saw, you take off the back plate here, and you got your little tank here. It did come with with another extra piece there in the box, an extra plastic panel here. This is not glass. This is plastic. This panel piece here, and that's what holds the juice in. It came with an extra coil as well, and yeah, I mean, there's really not a lot to it. It's got an internal battery. You charge it via USB. Right here on the side, the button here on the front is what fires it. Came with a drip tip, and at first, because here's the thing, it's not exactly a mouth to lung. Like it's got a little bit too much airflow for a mouth to lung. So at first, I didn't really know what kind of e-liquid to use with it, because I was trying to put like, because I was vaping it with just like some 6 milligram at first, and I'm like, this isn't really a mouth to lung, but it's not really like a full-on lung hit thing either. So I'm like, well, maybe 6 milligram will work well for it. I just wasn't being very satisfied. So what I ended up doing was I put salt e-liquid in here. It's from Basics. It's a 50 milligram, and I thought maybe that's going to be too much, because you do get nice little hits off this thing. Let me take a little hit. But it's actually working really, really well with these salt e-liquids. And even though it's not what I would call like a straight mouth to lung, you're not getting such big hits that you can't use high milligram salt e-liquids. So what do I like about it? It gives you a really nice vape, surprisingly good vape. Satisfying vape. In all reality, it feels good. It doesn't feel too restricted, but it's not so airy that you're chuffing mad clouds off of it, because that's definitely not what this is about. I mean, you look at it, it's basically like a pod kind of thing, without the pods, and it's just sleek looking. I love that about it. It fits really well in the pocket. It's very classy looking. It doesn't even look like a vape. It looks like a wallet or something, like a cell phone from the 90s, or early 2000s. It just doesn't really scream vape when you see it. I like that about it. But filling it up with e-liquid is super easy. You just lay it down flat, and you move the panel down, as I showed you guys in the up close section, and yeah, you squirt your e-liquid in there. Couldn't be easier to fill. So I like that about it. I like that it gives a good vape. It's very nice looking. It functions really well. I've had no problems with it. One charge holds for quite a while. I'm not exactly sure on the milliamp hours. I'm sure it says here somewhere. I'll put it up on the screen right now. How about that? If I can find it. Yeah, it does a lot of things right. What do I dislike about it? It's very flimsy. These panels are super chintzy. Like when you're taking a vape off of this, you can feel the panel that the airflow is going up underneath of. You can feel it dented. It's very thin. These are super thin. I mean, they're like wafer thin. And so I mean that's going to be an issue. The way that it is designed though is pretty cool. There's like a little cutout here in the back panel. I showed you guys in the up close section as well. And that's how the airflow actually gets to the coil. The coil is exposed on the bottom part of it here, where the tank is. And so you get the airflow directly to the coil in that way, and it functions really well, you know. And if you even like, I've found that like if I wanted a more restricted draw, I can actually just put my finger down there and kind of block off some of the airflow. And that seems to work, but there's no way to directly control the airflow per se. So the panels are really chintzy. The whole device itself is plastic and would not withstand a long drop onto pavement. You know, in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna survive some major damage, some major trauma. I think it would probably not hold up very well. But you know, to be honest, that's about the only thing that I think is negative. It's just the materials it's built out of aren't super great. But everything else I enjoy. It gives a really satisfying vape. They give you everything you need to vape for probably a couple weeks at the. If you're using this as your only device, they give you a couple coils. They give you an extra, little glass section or plastic section for your tank. Withstanding e-liquid. They give you everything you need to vape for quite a while. So it's a good value proposition. I like that about it a lot. I like that it's going to appeal to a ton of different people just because the aesthetics are really nice on it. This is something that I could give to somebody who's just starting and they could have an enjoyable vape and something that's stylish, So I like that about it. Like I said, one battery charge will last me for quite a while. And the tank holds quite a bit of e-liquid, so I don't find myself having to fill it all that often, especially when I'm using this super high milligram e-liquid. I like it. All in all, I really like it. I use it quite a bit. The button has a really nice clicky feel to it. You can turn. I just turned it off. It's like 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. It has a little light indicator here on the side of it, above the USB charging port, to let you know when your battery's going dead. So you can see when I fire it, a little blue light indicating that it is charged, and then it will go to red when it needs to be charged. Yeah, all in all, I really enjoy it. I think that it is a much more value oriented than the original device that it's based off of, because it is based off of an older device that's a lot more expensive. I can't remember the name of that device, but I think that people who know will know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen. So all in all, let me take a drip. All in all, I really like it as a supplemental, as something that I can throw in my briefcase, throw in my pocket, take with me, to work or when I'm walking to the store, et cetera, et cetera. I like it as a supplemental device. I could not use this as my daily driver, just because I don't trust it enough. Like I said, it's just too flimsy. It could break. I think that, especially with the way that the luck that I have with these kind of things, I would drop it and it would I could see it breaking, and so I wouldn't trust myself to only have this device to vape. But that's just me. I'm very hard on vape products, so that could just be something that I'm dealing with alone here. But I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I really do like it. I think it does function really well. I just don't think it's gonna be your only device. I think that I would give it a 4 out of 5 as a supplemental device. If this is something that you're gonna have on the side, but if you're thinking about getting this for your only thing, like your only vape, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Because there's a lot of things that could go wrong. There's no room to grow. You cannot use other. It's an internal tank. It's an internal battery. You cannot grow with this. You cannot put you can't put a dripper on there. You can't put a different tank on there. It's all contained, so it's an all-in-one, like it says, you know. So usually when I, you know, like as for a starter kit, I would recommend people get something that they can grow with. You can't grow with this. You know, this will not grow with you. So, you know, as a supplemental for people who are already established vapors, I think it's an easy pickup. It's like a 4 out of 5. But for somebody who's new, I probably just wouldn't recommend it. Actually, if you're new and this is your only device, get something else. But if you're looking for something to supplement your normal vape, you're looking for something to vape some salt nic e-liquids in, this is a good pickup. So it's hard to score for those reasons because I think it's different things for different people. For me, I really enjoy it for what I use it for, but I would, like I said, I wouldn't recommend it for a new vapor as their only device. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, keep your coils tight, and peace out.